This is the first in our series of Meet the Industry. Tell us your name and what you do.
My name is George Vonsolos, and I am the local New Balance rep for Southern California.
Okay, and why New Balance?
Why New Balance? It's a great question. Well, I've been doing this for a little over 20 years. Well, I mean, New Balance, in my humble opinion, is on the forefront of innovation right now. The big innovation in the recent years has been a compound, an EVA compound that we call Fresh Foam. And the reason it's innovative is not only that it's cushion and responsive, but they use a lot of data to figure out how they can side mold so that there's a great experience for the consumer. So when you look at a midsole and you see a lot of design elements into the midsole, as an example, where are we? Where's a Fresh Foam shoe? Oh my goodness, how about this shoe right here? You can see that we put some design elements in. They're actually very purposeful. It's not just a design thing. So when you land on the outside, we want your foot to move in the right direction. So the other thing is that we believe that because we're always working with runners, we have a lot of good insights into what they want. We're students of the game. The brand was founded on the principles of running, and there's this constant search for new innovative ways. It's a young, vibrant team, and I feel very, very lucky to be a part of it.
I think a lot of store managers and maybe consumers have a very glamorized view of what a sales rep does. You look like you are still pretty fit. You don't have a body that looks like you work too much. And in fact...
Oh, thank you, Jeff. Is this a fat tire? One of my favorites. Cheers.
So tell me kind of briefly what a day in the life of George Vonsolos, New Balance rep extraordinaire is like.
Oh, wow, a day in the life. Let's see. I mean, first of all, my responsibilities are to be the point person in all ways for a retail store like Fleet Feet, Westlake. And that means that I am their first point of contact for everything from new products, sell-through ideas, any sort of customer service issues they have, customer issues. But for me, I probably would say that about 30 to 40% of my time would be in my car, in traffic. Any of you that live in LA can understand that, but that's part of the gig. And the rest of the time would be solving issues that accounts have, making sure that they have the right product mix, whether they understand the new stories. As you know, there are a million new shoes out there, and for the uninitiated, it's not easy. I try to spend one full day in the office a week. That's typically Mondays, where I can get all my office work done. It is glamorous in the sense that if you love helping people and being involved in a positive, healthy sport, yeah. And I do run every day, but I do it before work hours. So I'm not going out at noon. You can see I'm not very tan. I usually run between 5:30 and 6 every morning, and it's a routine that has spanned more than 30 years.
Nice. And on a personal note, what's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie? Wow, that's a tough one. You know, my daughters were asking me this the other day, and they never heard of any of these movies, but I would say I told them that I have a few, but Raging Bull, which came out when I was in high school. It was a movie with Robert De Niro. He played famous middleweight champion Jake LaMotta, who was pretty self-destructive in his life. What's another one?
Road or trail?
Definitely prefer trail. Unfortunately, I live in a very suburban, paved area. Most of my running is done around a man-made reservoir that's 5 miles around. It's about a little under 2 miles to get there, 5 miles around, a little under 2 miles home. But I prefer trail. In fact, the best part of living in Germany for 4 years is that I ran about 90% trail, all groomed, crushed limestone, all cascaded by beautiful tall trees that was maintained by the German government. So,
very nice. Thank you for your time.
Yeah.
Good luck in your newfound success with New Balance.
Thanks.